Hi, so today's a very exciting day because I got my dream figure in today. So we're gonna unbox it. Disclaimer, please don't do what I'm about to do because I am an idiot. So so if I get hurt doing this, you will also most likely get hurt doing this. And if I don't get hurt doing this, you will still also probably get hurt doing this, but I'm using a knife because it's cool. So if you do decide to do this, please be careful and please have parent supervision, especially if you are a very young child. If you are a very young child, please do not do this. If you're a very old child, please do it with parent supervision. The only reason I did it is because I'm an idiot and I know how to handle knives. Anyways, this is the Buzzmod Anyways, again, please do not do this. Please do not do this, because then I have to be liable, and I don't want to be liable. So, if you are a young child watching this, please do not handle knives without parental supervision. This is serious. I know I joke most of the time, but this is genuinely serious. If there are any, even people below the age of 13 that watch me, because I swear a lot, don't say the things I say on camera. If it sounds bad and your parents have told you they are bad, please don't say them. I feel like I have to make this clear because I know most people are idiots. Anyways, the Buzzmod Kamina, my goat. I love Kamina. He's so cool. He's so cool. Oh my goodness. This has been like my dream figure since I watched Gurren Lagann. But it was like $200. And I finally got it because I got to... Oh my goodness, why do I keep having to do this? Anyways, I was finally able to get it because, I was working and I got it. So, oh my god, this is impossible to open. Will I get the Buzzmod Yoko? No, it's also $200. So, yeah, I'm not spending another $200 on a figure for a while. That was close. Again, kids, be careful with knives. Don't use them without parental supervision. If you want to do the idiotic stuff I do, please either wait till you're older or get A, permission from your parents, and B, supervision from your parents. I'm only doing this because I'm an idiot, it looks cool, and I have permission from my parents. And also, I'm old. Anyways. So, in other words, let's get this guy out of the box, because he's so cool. He's so cool. He's my guy. He's my goat. This is my goat, Kamina. So, yeah, let's start out with, the actual figure. So, this is actually my first Buzzmod ever. Ever. Because I didn't know they made Buzzmod Gurren Lagann figures until I started watching Gurren Lagann and finished watching Gurren Lagann. So anyways, this is just the base figure. He has a very neutral face on. He's very neutral. Oh. Okay. And I'm gonna see, you can get his glasses on and stuff. So, hey. To get the glasses in, you might need to use hot water. I know it hurts some of the scalpers that I kind of just ripped this open, but I've been waiting for this for a full year. So anyways, this is how he looks with the glasses. Then let's get the cape on. Of course, because no Kamina would be complete without the cape. Row, fight the power. But from what I've heard, the cape kind of sucks. Oh my goodness, why is this impossible to... There we go. I got one button on. I got one button on. Can we get the second one on? Can we get the second one on? Come on. Oh, no. Oh, dear. But anyways, this is him with the iconic cape. Of course, you have to include the cape in Kamina. Or, alternatively, you can have the sword. Where's the sword, you may ask? Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, I got a Rayquaza. I got, like, a physical Rayquaza, so that's pretty cool. I forgot about that. So anyways, sword kind of just goes along his back. This is the katana he uses for, like, some of the series. But most of the time he just has his iconic cape on, or most of the time he's in Gurloggett. Or most of the time he's in Gurren. You know, if you are purchasing this because you love Kamina, don't, because it's $200. But be very careful with the glasses. It would absolutely pain me to see, like, someone with the broken glasses on. Huh? Yeah. Anyways. Right now I'm getting the accessories out. Oh, there it is. Oh, shoot. There it is. Alrighty. So, now we just need to get the faces out, and then we're good as gold. We are good to go with this review. I seriously have to pull out the knife. God damn it. Oh my goodness. So, you know, anyways, the thing about the knives, I got them at a silent auction on Saturday, which is why they haven't been in my videos. Will they appear in future videos? Most likely, yes. Again, children, be very careful with knives. A, get parental supervision, and B, get parental permission. Only reason I'm doing this is because I keep it in my room. So I have it on hand. This is already 8 minutes. I am sorry for wasting everyone's time. But this is my goat, so I gotta take my time. So this might be a longer video than most. Now, sadly, Buzzmod did not make a Simone, so that sucks. Anyways, let's get a different face on this man and start the review since he is not this serious. Oh, wow, that's actually kind of... Anyways, here he is in all his glory. So let's start off with the articulation. Now we're going to do it with and without the cape because I've heard the cape kind of deteriorates it, so... Oh, shoot. Head breaks off. Very nice. Not very canon, though. So... Honestly, though, this dude is probably going to be in top 2. I'm going to be honest. Anyways, head articulation. Neck does not move back, notably. Or it does. And I just had him bring his neck back. But honestly, pretty solid without the cape. Now, shoulders have very strange joints. But oh my goodness, can they articulate. They go that far forward. That far back. No bi-swivel, but I think the shoulder swivel makes up for that. Single jointed elbows. And pretty good wrist movement. Ab crunch can go this far forward. That far back. Thigh swivel. He can do a full splits, my god. And a full side splits. Single jointed knees. And he actually has calf movement. Pretty solid ankles. And a toe pivot. Nice. Anyways, let's get the cape back on. Because I've heard that the cape kind of hinders his movement. Honestly, I'm probably just going to have him crossing his arms when he has the cape on. Anyways. Head. Oh. Head still moves decently far back. And, oh my goodness, it still breaks. It still comes off. So anyways, for those of you who haven't watched Gurren Lagann, this dude, the figure that I have is basically the GOAT. This is Kamina. He's like the guy that pushes the main character forward, if you know what I'm saying. But he's voiced by the GOAT, Kyle Hebert, of course. Almost everyone goated is voiced by Kyle Hebert. Except for Porky, with the sole exception of Porky's D-Ace. Yeah, no, Kamina's like top 3. He's like almost, he's like contendable with the spot for Caesar. He's contending with top 2 for Caesar. And of course, top 1 is just Ace. Now, head still moves as normal as it looks. The one I'm really worried about is the arms, because, like, yeah, look at that. That doesn't really articulate, go up as much. But let's see here. Can you still get him in a crossed arms position? Because the review I was watching said that the arm crossing one was like for patting Simone on the back or like gripping his shoulder, which is all out wrong. Anyways, that wrist peg is very worrying with how thin it is. Anyways, see here. Let's see if taking the cape off helps, because it's kind of impossible to do this with the shoulder joints. Anyways, if you're wondering why he has very similar tattoos to Sukuna, it's because these are actually criminal tattoos in Japan. Why he has these? It's because he's a delinquent. He's like that delinquent kind of role model archetype. So basically, he's the main character's bestie. And he got killed off way too damn early for my liking. But he comes back at the end. I'm not going to say when he dies or how he dies, but like, I feel like you'd have to be a Gurren Lagann super fan to find this video. So if you are a Gurren Lagann fan and you have watched the series, feel free to put how he dies in the comments. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but just know he dies. And it's very early into the series. Honestly, though, I do enjoy how the glasses were engineered with this figure, because I think this guy came out in like 2023, 2024. So he's aged like a decent bit. So yeah, no, this is my first Buzzmod. I'm actually going to get my first Rebel Tech in December. Because up till now, I've just been collecting SH Figure Arts and semi-collecting Super Action statues. Because, like, I have a couple, or I have one, and then I have two more on the way, which are Gyro and Johnny, and their horses, of course. Can't exactly have them without their horse. Yeah, no, he can still get into crossed arms position. I'm sorry this review is taking so long, but I refuse to make this a two-parter, so if it goes on longer than an hour, then very sorry. This figure is just very difficult to work with. There we go, finally. Yeah, you can get him into a crossed arms position. Anyways, now that we've got this done, let's overview the accessories. Now, of course, we have the shades, the cape, and the smiling face, as well as some crossing arms, hands, as well as the sword sheathed and unsheathed. Now, you can take the sword held out, and then have the sword kind of poking out there. Have him kind of like drawing it. And it comes with the smiling face that's currently on the figure. Comes with a neutral face. Smiling to the side face, a yelling, and a yelling bloody face. And then he comes with two of these pointing hands, two of these relaxed hands, two of these holding hands for the katana. Or odachi, I don't know if it's too big to be a katana or not. Two like wide open palm hands, and two of these ones, and then two fisted hands. So he comes with quite a bit. I mean, you saw how big the box was, right? Yeah, you saw it. So anyways, let's get him into another pose real quick. Now, one thing I do wish is that he kind of just had one, like, smirking face. But overall, he's a pretty good figure. Very difficult to work with, though. So, yeah. Not, like, overly disappointing. Not, like, overly underwhelming. Or not, like, overly disappointing. He's very cool. Now, of course, we got to get that iconic pose out. If you thought I wasn't going to, then, well, shame on you. Someone actually called this pose the Hamilton pose when I said it as my TikTok PFP, and I was doing like a post a picture of your OC and I'll tell you what my OC thinks of you thing, when that was popular with art and stuff. Oh my goodness, this head is so fragile. Anyways, yeah. You know, I met Kyle Hebert last year, so if he does come to Anime Pasadena again, I am, of course, going to get this signed, because, I mean, come on. It's my goat. How could I not get it signed? Yeah, no, see? The cape is, like, very dang, like, stiff. I wish it were, like, less stiff. Although, these reviews are kind of, like, in hand, like, straight out of the box. So I think as I use him more, the cape will be, like, more, less stiff. But anyways, yeah. Let's get this sword around his shoulders then. Of course, pierce the heavens! Just who the hell do you think I am? And then, of course, man, now this dude just shot my collection's value, like, up way too high. There we go. Oh my goodness, this is starting to get to the 20-minute mark. This is like the longest video I've ever made by a mile. Oh my goodness, you can't do it. The sword is too long. Oh, whatever. course, there he is with his sword. And then one final pose. And then we'll do a quick size comparison. And then this will be the end of it for now. Anyways, some important news. This is one of the last figure review videos I'm going to make for now. Because honestly, I just don't have any like wants right now. So until either Whitebeard or Coyote Stark get unveiled, I'm not going to be collecting figures anymore. I'm going to be honest. Because A, it's gotten expensive. And B, there are other things I want to do. Like, I want to play Pokemon. I want to do, like, way more other stuff. I want to get Pokemon Legends EA so I can play that in my free time. Anyways, so yeah, this is probably going to be one of the last times you see one of my figure reviews. If Tamashii, like, releases figures I want to buy, then I'll buy them, but, like, right now there's no real figures I want to buy. I'm going to be honest. But also the prices for some of these figures on the aftermarket. Like, the average is $200. I just cannot deal with it anymore. And, yeah. Also, I've been playing Pokemon Go more recently. Been trying to get a Rayquaza. It hasn't been going well. There are 0 Rayquaza raids ever. And legit, both my friend and mom have Rayquazas. So, yeah. Anyways, now for some quick size comparisons. I think I might only do one, since that might be all we have time for. But anyways, here he is next to Shigaraki. They're actually kind of the same height. I'm not even gonna lie. Anyways, this guy is definitely gonna be up for top 2 this year for figures. He's definitely gonna be in my top 2. Because, I mean, come on, dude. It's my goat. It's my goat, Kamina. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here since this has been 20 minutes long. Probably my longest figure review of all time. Just because this dude was so finicky. So, yeah, that's all. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.